6 local school districts are the latest in a series of campuses across the country reporting threats made on social media.
Schools in Liberty Hill, Llano, Manor, Hayes County, Marble Falls, and Hutto all increased security today. All the districts said police were notified and no credible threats were found.
Llano ISD reported a similar threat yesterday, and Eanes ISD made an arrest Monday tied to threats which were also made on Snapchat. KVUE's Malia Masamoto joins us now from the newsroom with what we know about these threats and the response so far. Malia?
Brian Quita, in the last 15 minutes, we just learned that a Hayes CISD 6th grader has been detained for spreading these threats online. She may now be facing legal consequences. With all the threats we've seen this past week, police say even if they're fake, it's something they're going to fully investigate. In the last 24 hours, school districts across Texas and nationwide have been receiving threats on social media.
In society now, in the times that we're in, unfortunately, every threat that comes out we take serious until we can prove it not.
Liberty Hill ISD was just 1 out of 6 local school districts that reported them to parents.
The student did what he was supposed to do. The student immediately contacted the campus officer and showed him, which allowed us to immediately try to validate if it was an incident directed at our school or was this a problem being addressed through the state or nation.
Within minutes, the district was able to find that the Liberty School mentioned on a list of schools in a social media post that a student was allegedly threatened to attack was actually in Georgia.
It's a sad time that this stuff is out there because all it does is just disrupt our school, our students, our families, and puts everybody on edge.
Mac Hardy, the director of operations for the National Association of School Resource Officers, says the consecutive nature of threats is common.
We've seen these in approximately 48 states, so Texas is not standing alone on this. And they usually come in waves. They come in bunches, in bundles.
He also says with the development of the internet and AI, it's easier for people to make more of these fake threats. But especially after the school shooting at Appalachia High School in Georgia last week, he says law enforcement takes every single threat seriously.
These are not victimless crimes. These are terroristic threats.
Association of School Resource Officers says it's extremely important to report any potential threats to law enforcement and the school districts as soon as possible. Now, here in Texas, you can also report threats to iWatch Texas, which is actually how Hayes CISD said they were notified of this most recent threat. And of course, you can call 911 if there's an emergency. Live in the newsroom, Malia Masamoto, KVUE News.